everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek. Welcoming you back to what will be our third episode of the Witcher adventure game. It'll also be our third turn, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to dive right in. Again, if I've said this before, I did do a bit of a rules primer in the very first video, so if you aren't familiar with the rules, please check that out. But for now, let's just get right into the action. So last turn we took our turn with Geralt here, and he's the Witcher, the monster hunter, and he's doing not too bad so far. He's been able to, he's still got an injury on his area where he can brew potions, so he's probably got to get rid of that, but I'm kind of waiting to see if he's going to take another wound, because if they're regular wounds, he can clear both of them with one rest action. So let's go to the board and see what he's going to do. I think he's going to continue to move around and investigate. So Geralt is up here in Ardcarrig. Now, his current quest objective location is here in Vengerberg, but he needs some stuff before he gets there. In fact, he needs quite a bit of stuff. He needs both magic resources and combat resources. He's got one combat resource already, and I think that to take advantage of that, I do believe he will, for his first action, we're going to move him. And I'm not going to show you me placing the tokens on his character sheet. I just know that I am doing that when I place them. He's going to move to Sherwood for two reasons. One, there's a monster there he'll get to encounter, and that's okay with him. And two, he gets to pick up a magic token, or lead rather, for going to that location. So he found a magic lead that is going to go on his character sheet. So right now he's got a combat and a magic one. And then next, that's basically his first action. For his second action, he's going to investigate. We're going to draw a card from the investigation deck, and he's going to do a combat-based investigation. So let's see what he gets. Boom. A plowing drunk. This is a setback. Okay. It says the fool fellow is so drunk he has no idea what he's doing. Let's see if you can read this or look at it. He waves his arms wildly, shouts profanities, and throws a punch at you. In the aftermath, the guards arrest everyone involved, even though it was the drunk's own fault and he ended up with 2 broken arms. Spend 1 purple or become delayed. I don't have a purple, so I'm going to have to become delayed. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to lay him here on his side so I can remember that, and that means that he is going to lose one of his actions on his next turn. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is on Sherwood. You see that symbol there. That means that there is he looks to see what his encounter is. Let's look at that. So while in prison with the drunkards, he encounters this creature. On their way to the prison, he is attacked by a wolf. The wolf requires 2 combat, 1 defense. It's pretty easy for him. It says before rolling, advance the war track. Okay, that kind of sucks, because that means we're going to be putting, as he's not going to have to encounter that, but it's still going to mean he's going to put a whatever terrible fate token in the region. If he fails to kill it, he's going to suffer a grievous wound. If he fails to defend against it, he'll suffer a wound. Other than that, there's 0 benefit for killing this monster, other than just killing it. So we're going to do it because he can, and let's go to the dice bowl and see what he does. Okay, first things first for this wolf, I'm going to place one of the tokens, the ill omen, whatever, dire fate. But I don't know why I am forgetting what those are called. Foul fate tokens. Yeah, that's going to go up on the region that he's in currently is going to get a foul fate token. But he has to roll, so we're going to take his 3 special red dice and his white dice, and keep in mind that he's got a couple of a potion that could help him, if need be, to re-roll, and he's also get once per battle if he rolls his personal symbol, which is that, he gets to add 2 combat tokens. So let's see what he gets. He probably did it anyway. So he needed 1 defense. He's got that there. He needed 2 swords. He's got that there. So he defeated the wolf and killed it. That takes the wolf out of the region. That's pretty cool. And that is going to be the end of his turn. So now we're going to go on to our magic user, Triss Merigold, who, for her first action, is going to, I gotta move these off to the side, is going to develop. So we're going to draw a couple cards for her and see what she gets. Let's see, she gets Alzur's Thunder. It's a spell. It says when this card enters play, place a token on it. That's good. During battle, you may spend a magic symbol and 1 token from this card to give you 4 combat. Wow, that is pretty powerful. And then the Amulet of Power, when this card enters play, place 3 tokens on it. Once per battle, you may spend 1 token from this card to produce a magic symbol. God, wouldn't I would love to have these together. But I do think that we're going to have to take Alzur's Thunder, the spell. So we're going to discard the Amulet of Power right now. And I'm going to go get a token to place on her spell here. And that gives her at least 1 use of the spell before she has to prepare it again. And then we're going to go to the board and take her second action, which I believe is going to be to move. Okay, so for her second action, she's still trying to collect. She needs to collect a lot of magic, so she's going to go take the road from Oxenfurt down to Wazima. Now this doesn't help her with her quest directly. She needs to go to Tregnerberg, which is way somewhere else. Let's see, where is it? It starts with a T. It's probably the only place it starts with a T. Tretogor, right there. Okay. Anyway, she's going down to she's going to go back down to the Wazima and collect a blue, another blue magic lead. She's following her leads from city to city, trying to collect them. There's her lead, and then while she's there for her second action, well, actually, that was her second action. She's going to have an encounter. Now, in Wazima, what is there? Oh, are you kidding me? The Phantom again. Well, hey, third time's a charm, right, guys? So in Wazima, she's going to have to encounter this Phantom. Let's go to the dice bowl. You know what? She doesn't want to suffer a second severe wound, so she's going to use her Crow's Shroud. When this card is played, when you encounter an obstacle at the end of your turn, you may spend 1 token from this card. She's got 2 to ignore all obstacles, so she's going to do that. Boom. She uses the token. She has 1 token left on that spell. This one goes away. The Phantom goes back to the slot on the board where he belongs, and that is going to end her actions. So once again, guys, another quick round. We avoided some trouble there for Triss. She got 1 more before she can collect 1/2 of the requirement that she needs for her main quest, and then she's got to get some other. She needs 5 to get 1 diplomacy, proof of diplomacy, and she's going to need that too. That's going to be a little rough for her. She has 5 right there for one of those. But that's the second part that she needs. Then she needs to travel to Tretogor. She also can get. We got to get her side quest before this gets too out of control. She can spend the 3 blue, but then she won't get. She might need 6 blue ones because she wants to get that side quest. We'll have to deal with that when the time comes. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is, again, going to be our 3rd episode, and I am so looking forward to continuing this. This is a pretty good the deal for us. And I need to remember that we did move just so you know, we did move the war track, so it was on a another slot that gave us the, whatever those things are, the Foul Fate token on the board. So, again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.